Hi, I'm E.D. Lewis, and welcome back to my channel, E.D. Lewis Reviews. This video is not a book review, but see, I'm already stuttering. It's a review and appreciation for a film, actually. So, I've actually started planning this video. I actually started planning this video, like, late last month, earlier this month, because it had dawned on me this movie was coming on its 50th anniversary tomorrow, actually, Tuesday, the 18th. This is actually one of my favorite Vincent Price movies, which Vincent Price's birthday is celebrated also this month, on the 27th, so next week. So I'll probably rewatch this film again. I actually just watched it, the other night, but I'll probably end up rewatching it again. It's my favorite film with him. And that is the Abominable Dr. Phibes. Sorry for the glare. Yeah, right there. So, yep, right there. So, with Vincent Price and Joseph Cotten, it was released in 1971. Tomorrow's date, actually. And it was directed by Robert Frost. It was written by, I forgot to write this down, by James Whitten and William Goldstein, who actually wrote a novelization for it. He was the one who originally wrote the script, and he wrote the novelization for it, and I think he wrote the novelization for the sequel as well that came out the following year. But the film, from what I understand, is quite different from the book. I have not read the book, though. I really need to. I would have bought it on Kindle recently. It was like, oh, I better look up the book. No, it's only available in paperback. And they have republished it along with the sequel, as well as the two other books. One that follows one of the characters, Volnavia, who I'll talk about a little bit here. And I think a prequel is what the other one is. I'm not sure. But anyway, this film... Oh, I did write that down. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my notes. So it stars Vincent Price and Joseph Cotten, along with Hugh Griffith, Terry Thomas, and Virginia North. It is kind of a horror comedy. And let me just tell you what it's about briefly. So, there's these string of murders in London, and they're all bizarre and mysterious. Scotland Yard is investigating them, and they're apparently being perpetrated by a man who is either dead or supposed to be dead. I'm going to leave that ambiguous for you a little bit. A man named Dr. Anton Phibes. So, and the murders are all bizarre, and they all follow the 10 curses of the pharaohs from Exodus. So, the curse of blood, and the curse of beasts, death of the firstborn, those, just giving you kind of three there. And he's assisted by a woman who doesn't speak a word during the entire film, and her name is Volnavia. So, but anyway, the reason for these murders. So, 4 years earlier, because the film takes place in 1925, so in 1921... Dr. Anton Phibes' wife, Victoria, actually died under the care of 8 surgeons and a nurse. And so he blames them for her death, and so he's seeking revenge. So that's the plot of the film. And it is quite comedic. It does have some kind of dark, humorous moments, and I can't help but laugh during them. I find it quite amusing myself. But from what I understand, the original script was not... I'm going to take my glasses off. I keep catching glare. The original script was not intended to be so humorous. It was much more serious, from what I understand. And Robert Frost is purported to have rewritten like half of the script, including the ending, which was supposed to be a lot darker. Like the character of Vincent Price plays Dr. Phibes, was supposed to be, I guess, supposedly abusive to the character of Volnavia, and he's supposed to, this is not a spoiler because it's not in the movie, to off her. So, in like a fit of anger or something. But it's not in the film, so, Also, like I said, I already read that. I did that. Peter Cushing was supposed to be in this film originally. He does appear in the sequel, Dr. Phibes Rises Again, in a guest starring role, kind of a brief cameo. He was supposed to play the character of Dr. Vesalius, who is played by Joseph Cotton in this film, but his wife was ill at the time, and so he declined the role. I think also originally the film was just called Dr. Phibes because in the original trailer for it, the film is just called Dr. Phibes. And then, of course, when you're watching the movie, it says the Abominable Dr. Phibes. So, another interesting little fact about this film is that due to probably, visuals, and it would have been hard to depict this, but the curse of flies and gnats was replaced by rats and bats. So, and also the scene with the rats was actually changed to make it more cinematic and also make it more of, there's no escape from the rats. As opposed to, I guess, it being originally set on a boat and an easy escape. So, that might have been the flies, I'm not sure. But, like I said, it's an amusing film. There's plenty of jokes and stuff. The inspectors from Scotland Yard, they cannot seem to catch a break in this film. Because every time they try to either catch up with the doctor who they're trying to protect, or they catch up with him and they're putting him under protection because all the doctors are male in this, Phibes always gets him. There is a nurse, and they do get to her and stuff, and they're keeping her under protection. And there is a little bit of some gruesome scenes in this film, and some interesting kills. The sequel film takes place in Egypt and takes place like 3 years later, and it continues the tradition of interesting deaths and kills in the film. So, but like I said, this film was released on May 18, 1971. Tomorrow is May 18, 2021. It had just dawned on me a few weeks ago or so. Wait, that movie came out in 1971. Today, and the year it is, and like, how old was that? 50 years. When did that come out? And I was like, oh, it came out in May. I gotta do a video on it. So, this video was not planned too far in advance, but I was just like, awesome, I can do it. I usually watch this film at least once a year, sometimes a couple. And since it is Vincent Price's birthday next week, which I actually had forgotten that it was, I'll probably rewatch this film again and watch a number of films during that week, when I have time. So, but that is pretty much the video. If anyone has read the novelization or any of the Dr. Phibes books, please let me know in the comments, and please do leave a comment. And also feel free to also hit the subscribe and hit the little subscribe bell. And I will see you next time, when I will actually be presenting you the next episode in my Dracula series. So, I'll see you next time right here on ED List Reviews. Have a wonderful evening, day. Today is Monday, the day before this film turns 50. So, if you're seeing this tomorrow on the 18th, check out Dr. Phibes. So, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.